Soul Train.
It feels good to be back, dude. 100%. I don't
Dude,
feel COVID-y anymore at
I feel
all.
like the things are starting to uptick, and I'm really getting excited. Like I was pumped about it to
Bro.
begin with, but now it's like even just the weather getting warmer, and I'm not usually like a spring guy.
You want to
But
know something funny?
What's that?
I was talking to Michelle about this the other day, and so like I haven't had fast food in 3 weeks.
I
I've
hate
been
you.
like cutting out carbs. I've been drinking
That's
a
your
gallon
whole
of water a
shtick.
day. I know. So here's the deal. I told her, I was like, man, when I finally get to the point where I like record all these jokes and shit like that, I was like, I guess it'll be time to just throw them out there and just drop them, because I was like, once I do it, I was like, I can't. I was like, I'll feel like a liar telling all these jokes and being not a fat piece of like. I'll do it, I guess, at some point once I get to where I'm comfortable enough that I'm like, oh yeah, if I want to have a burger, I'll have a burger or have
Are
a fillet
you
of fish.
like doing some sort of challenge or anything, or you just? I mean, I know you're doing it for
Yeah, I'm
yourself,
doing the
but
live past 49 challenge. I'm trying to beat my dad's record.
shit, I don't even know what my dad lived till. Cause he died a couple years ago, or like last year. My biological dad. My other dad ran
Now he's
fucking
your
marathons.
biological dad.
Huh?
Because he's dead. I have this this
Oh
random
yeah.
line that I use about how when my dad was alive he had diabetes and now he has diabetes.
Yeah.
It's clever. But
Wilford
it's
Brimley would
totally on brand for
Wilford
I,
Brimley would beg to differ, but yeah.
hell yeah. You kooky old man.
Kooky son of a bitch. But no,
You
just with
know
the
who's
weather.
kooky?
Who else?
Dude, kookiest guy I know, Jake Snyder.
Oh man, that's true. Yeah, we should give him a call today. Let's see what's going on with that man.
First time I met him, I was like, dude, you're built like Lurch. Like you're 9 feet tall.
Oh, dude,
And then he
you know
went,
what? That sucks
you're
for him, because
actually
every time he
right.
gets introduced, I always say the tallest comic on the show every time. So I'm sure he's sick of hearing that shit. And there he is.
Hello.
What's up, Jake?
Hey, what's up?
Tallest comic we know.
People.
Ah, fuck yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God.
How you been, man?
I'm doing all right. Live stuff's coming back, so that's a lot of fun. I missed holding the entire microphone stand.
Holding it in the air. Yeah, I know.
He doesn't even bother to try and adjust it. I don't even know if they go that high, do they?
Nah,
that's the funniest part. I just love it. Just seeing Jake hold it like a giant popsicle.
Like a giant wizard staff, like I'm casting bombs on the audience.
Yeah, there you go.
So in 6 more months, I got to cough into the microphone again. That was my best opener.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Then we can worry about passing real diseases between us in sexual ways rather than just breathing.
I can't wait for it to go back to Jake being able to queef into the microphone.
I know.
A little pussy fart.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, God. So it begins.
Dude, Jake and I were supposed to do a show tonight, but it got rain delayed.
Supposed to be rained out, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Where at?
Yeah, it was a private Jack Parker Presents event.
It was like
was it one of the truck shows or whatever?
It was like somebody's backyard, I think.
Yeah, it was like
yeah. He talked to me about that. We were on a set. We were on a filming set not too long ago, and he talked to me about that. He was like, it's like a woman's private party or something, and she just organized.
More sounds like we were doing comedy in front of a whole bunch of old ladies playing Rook. So I'm not sure how excited I am for that now.
Fucking pays the bills.
Bro.
Well, fucking buys a beer, I guess, is the actual translation for that. But
hell yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Live comedy starting to come back. That's what I was saying, was with the weather getting warmer and shit. Like, I feel
even
like
outdoor shit will be back.
Life is
a little bit.
Yeah. Like, I know it sucked last year, and like in the middle of the summer, we started to try and come up with something, and that started. And then as soon as we got really rolling with it, it was like, it's cold. Fuck it.
Well, I feel like now it's been a year. And I feel like going back into the warm shit, people are like, all right, we already got the game plan. Like, we know
how this works now. It's like, as soon as we have a warm day, we're going to fucking do something. Yeah.
100%. All the experiments out. We know how it's going to run. Just got to hit the ground running.
Yeah. No more fucking like
trial
random bullshit. Yeah. It's like, we're going to do outdoor shows that are decent and in cool spots, and then just capitalize on it.
Another thing that's funny that I noticed is, and this was happening before pandemic, but more people are like, oh, I want to start up a mic. I'm going to start up a mic. I'm going to start up a mic. And it's because all the other ones are dead.
Yep.
And nobody knows what they can go back to yet. So people are like, I want to start hosting a mic. What do I do? And what's weird about that is like some of them, like, I don't know if everybody remembers around here. I don't know what it was like in Newport News, Norfolk or whatever, but around here we had some nights where it was like 3 mics going on at one time, or like back to back to back.
Tuesday here was a night that, like, depending on what week, there was like 4 mics on Tuesday.
Jesus.
Because Donna Lewis had a mic every other week, and then every Tuesday was 3 mics at a certain point. There was one that started at 8, was over at 10. Well, there was 2. There was Buckethead starts at 8, it's over at 10. There was one at Hair of the Dog, which started at like 8 to 10. And then
So they were overlapping them?
Yeah, they're on different.
I know they alternate nights, but sometimes they line up. But they didn't do it where it was like one was at 6, one was at 8.
Well, Donna's was like 7 to 9 or something like that. Oh. So hers was early. You could be done with that in time to catch one of the other ones. But like, yeah, there was times where I tried to do all 4 in one night. And
so
it's a lot. Dude, the part that sucks is it's a lot of driving down here. All the, like, the difference between here and Richmond is like Richmond, you could drive 5 minutes or 10 minutes to a mic, versus here I'm driving 30 to 40 from one to get to another, to drive 20 to the other one. And then like the last mic of the night on Tuesdays was Tap House, and that's literally like a couple minutes away from Hair of the Dog. So it's like it's a mile away. So you
where
could easily
are you
hit
at,
those
Jake?
3.
I don't even remember where you reside.
Fucking
are you
Lynchburg. Yeah.
You're in Lynchburg. Okay, yeah.
So
good God. So it doesn't matter where anybody is. You got to drive regardless.
Have to drive at least an hour to get to anywhere civilized.
Jesus
Hell
Christ.
yeah, he's talking about Chili's.
Chili's.
So when everything shut down, what changed for you in Lynchburg?
Oh, nothing, because like I was kind of hoping I'd be part of that sweet unemployment money rolling in, because like I've been working since day one. I haven't had any of that, because I thought all that was going to happen is, I'm going to get back into music. I'm going to actually start writing and not be a lazy piece of shit. It's like, no, we're going to keep coming into work, park behind the building so nobody knows. Like, okay, I'll do that.
Sounds like me. I was only off for like maybe not even a month before they figured out, oh, we can just make you work. Well, actually, no, it was 2 weeks before they were like, you can just work from home. And then it was a month before they were like, yeah, fuck it, come on in, because nobody else is here. You're not going to catch anything.
Yeah, I work in like the furniture place, so like everyone just sitting around that house thinking like, oh well, all this shit's boring. I want to buy something else. So they're just selling like chairs and beds like hotcakes now. So it's a hot time for the furniture market. That's hot.
Dude, I've gotten 6 weeks paid time off from all this.
Well, that's because you caught the COVID, you freak.
So, all right, so here's the deal. I was out for 2 weeks right before Christmas because somebody got it. So I literally got the second half of December. I was just chilling with my family the whole time Frankie was on Christmas break and everything. I was just chilling at home getting paid. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Somebody else bought those gifts. There we go. And then fucking... yeah, like a while ago, right before I got COVID, I was out for 2 weeks because somebody I work with got it. And that was in February. And then I got it and I tested positive for it the day I was supposed to go back to work. The day I was like supposed to go back to work, I called my boss and I was like, hey man, I got my test. And you know, if he basically, dude, he was like, if your results come back positive, I would assume that you're not doing that show in Richmond tomorrow, because that was the day before the Busky show.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, yeah, obviously, if I have fucking the devil's virus, I'm not going to go tell jokes at people with all my friends around me. Yeah, you're right. 100%, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I don't make people come in and work with me when I have a disease like you did, boss.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you guys are fucking, dude, super spreaders, bro. It was like, when I got it, like 8 other people I work with had it. We were all just like fucking camped out at our houses.
So during the whole thing, so you were still working your regular job, right, Jake? That's what you said?
Yeah, I was just like, I've had any to change. So, like, it's just been Lynchburg. I'm by myself. I'm a hermit. I've just been working and go home, except I don't drive like 2 hours to go to a mic.
I would ask if that's your COVID hair, but I think that's usually how you keep your hair. So.
No, I'm just very not good at keeping up with my personal hygiene.
Hell yeah, dude. I can't wait till like 6 months from now you come out looking like Weird Al.
weirder.
Dude, I used to have like a lot longer hair when I was in high school, but I was also like more of a degenerate than I am now.
What?
Like I was a juvenile. Yeah, I used to have long hair, but it wasn't like good long hair, like 80s long hair. It was like the Beatles when they were in their rebellious stage. It was just weird,
the
like
shitty, sketchy, greasy long
the
hair.
drugs
where it
made
all
you
looks
do
like
it.
one piece.
It looked like you could take my hair off and then replace it with a cowboy hat, like a Lego piece.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. You had stuck together Lego hair.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, you drinking already?
Yeah, I mean, it's,
So am I.
yeah,
Don't ask me
dude.
what's in my Rockstar. I
Dude,
just put vodka in there.
look at you fucking party boys. Look at y'all.
It's 5.
It's still the end of Khabib, man. We still gotta.
Fine.
Dude, I don't give a
Some
fuck,
of us
man.
are not. Some of us are not focused on bettering ourselves like you are.
I know. I got COVID and was
Fuck
like,
off.
dude, I don't want to be a statistic. I got to start eating better and shit. And I was like, but I did beat the virus. But in the back of my head, I was like, yeah, but like you could stand to lose a couple pounds. And I was like, you're right.
I tell you that every fucking time I see you.
Yeah, well, fuck you. I say it back to you, tubby bitch.
That's true.
Dude, you said like
I watched you eat at Food Dog the other night, or Fat Dragon, whatever the fuck it was.
Oh yeah,
And
Fat
I was
Dragon.
like, dude,
Yeah, he needs
that
to
shit
stop.
that shit was so good.
It was. Except
It was
for
so good.
except for Addison being drunk as shit.
I know. He was, dude. He was so. I got a video of him trying to make himself throw up.
I feel like didn't he fall out of his chair or something too while we were there?
No, he was sliding a little bit, but then he dropped something on the ground.
Oh,
and
that's what it was. Yeah.
That skinny little girl that was sitting behind him fucking jumped out of her seat because a small glass item hit the floor and didn't even break. She went, ah! And I laughed at her.
Was she reacting to that or to the man attempting to make himself vomit?
No, he didn't try to make himself
Those weren't
vomit
at the
in
same
restaurant.
time. Yeah.
He tried to make himself vomit
I'm not
outside.
sure,
when
I
he
would
was-
have immediately walked away from that table. That was it.
Specified
him, and
location,
Parker. Me, him, and Parker were saying our goodbyes outside, and he was like, "I'm gonna throw up," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, just do it. Just make yourself do it. Just come on, just shove it down your throat. You're used to putting things down your throat.
Be a teenage girl like you normally are, and just do it."
And he's like, full fucking fingers back to the back of the neck, dude, just shotgun barreling it, just trying to make himself throw up. And he throws up, dude. He throws up this tiny little bit. This just spit, like just a little bit. It looked like a pea stream. I got it on video. And he was like, fuck yeah, dude, let's fucking go.
Yeah, let me get in your car, Nick. I'll be right there. Jesus.
And then we got back to where Michelle's car was parked, and he was trying to throw up outside of the car, but he was like standing facing the car. And I was like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Go away. I was like, you're not going to throw up into her car. I was like, dude, do you understand? She just got this car like 2 weeks ago. She's going to kick my fucking ass. And then I got a picture of him passed out in the car.
Well, that's always
Dude, I had a friend in college, like he was like the best guy who could throw up I ever seen. Like he would just be walking casually, just talking. He'd never know he was sick. And then he would just turn his head casually and then just projectile vomit like the Exorcist. And then just go right back to talking to you.
Now that's
like
a party boy.
Yeah.
Hell
I think he's in
Pro
jail
level.
now, I think.
Well, that's, you know.
Well, some people, party too hard, Jake. And some people don't
party
hard
themselves right into jail. So during all this, you had your job. There were no mics, so you couldn't go anywhere. Did you do the Zoom thing at all?
Yes, I did.
Hell yeah, he did.
Me and Nick did it all the time.
There was a period of time where there was
chat.
like a group of us that got really close from doing all these Zoom mics. Like every mic that we could find, we all did it as like, it was like 6 or 8 people deep.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna point out that you never mentioned them to me, Nick. That's kind of a dick move. Jake and I aren't that close, but what the fuck, man?
Jake and I weren't that close when it started, but we got way closer because of it. So, and then you and I started this podcast that you asked me to fill in on, and I just won't leave. So that bloomed our friendship into a nice blooming onion of friendship.
Budding friendship,
like first choice, like Zoom buddies. You were like secondhand co-host for
He was the only other ginger I knew that was funny. And then this was originally supposed to be 2 gingers, like one interview or something. I had a weird name for it originally.
2 gingers, 1 cup.
Yeah, sort of. Without referencing it too much. He's the young ginger, I'm the old ginger, but now he's closer to my age than the original ginger, so it doesn't really translate.
Yeah.
But he's covered in tattoos. I'm kind of a schlub, so it works. It's a dynamic.
Don't say
We're
kind of
on it.
before it. Just own it, dude. Stop being a fucking baby.
You know what? I'm working on it too at some point. I keep saying I'm about to make that change, and just one more week. I'll do it in another week.
Dude, so that's the thing. Like, I was talking to Michelle about this the other night, and she was like, I'm just really proud. Like, I'm really proud of you. Like, it takes a lot to do what you're doing. And I was like, hey, thanks. I really appreciate it. And I was like, yeah, I just kept thinking about how, like, when I first started doing stand-up, I was like, yeah, I'll go back to the gym when I get funny. And I was like, 3 years went by, and I was like,
if that's the criteria, man, I am
probably
fucked.
go to the gym.
If that's the criteria, I'm so fucked. It's not even funny.
I know. That's why I mentioned it, because by that point, you'll be fucking, dude. You'll be old and gray.
I'm already fucking old and gray.
Yeah, we know.
Damn it.
You're old, gray, and gay, but I still love you for that part because I'm not a judgmental person.
No.
You kiss a lot of boys.
It's a European thing.
I also want to point out that you fucking made me the second string co-host to this podcast and then put me on a show with the original choice, you fucking dickhead.
That's some Machiavellian shit. Fuck yeah.
Jack was on the show like a week ago.
Oh, you mean on Busky? I thought you meant on this. I was like, no, he and I interviewed you, and then you came over. That's totally different. If we had gone back and interviewed Jack, that would just been fucking weird.
Dude, that would be really funny if you and I do an episode with Jack.
Where we interview, like, how you been during this whole thing? Yeah, well, I started a podcast that I just like, nah, fuck it, I don't want to do that anymore.
He's like, I realize this dude's way too old to be my friend. It's weird when we hang out in public.
Look,
and I'm
when
like,
his mom came to the show the other night, and I realized I was so much closer in age to her than I am to him, so fuck you.
I thought that was his girlfriend at first, and then I was
he should be so lucky. She is a wonderful person. So now she had a good time. I got every picture that I took of you. She's in the background, like just laughing.
That's the lady. That was
off.
The lady sitting at the table by herself.
Yeah, that was
wow, dude. I need to upload that video because, all right, Jake. So like where the tables were set up, there was like to the right of the stage, there was just a lady sitting behind the stage by herself at a table, laughing aggressively. And like I pointed out like. I was just like, this is so weird. Like, you're just
was it you that said, is no one going to acknowledge the fact that there's this woman back here?
Yeah.
Was that you? Okay,
that was me. And I was like, what are you? Are you the fucking judge? Like, what is this? I was like, I'm just nervous that like, if I tell a bad joke, you're going to like push a button or press a lever and I'm just going to fall through the stage.
Oh yeah. Cause you were like, and then I'll get stuck and I'll just tell my jokes halfway. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jake, you've done Busky before. Have you? You've been there since were you there for the open mic?
I was there for the first one. You started.
Yeah. So you were there for the rough one.
I was the one to pick up Nick's spot when he got COVID because
that's right. Yeah.
I alley-ooped him because we're boys.
Because you were on Zooms before. Yeah. So that first one was weird. That first one was really weird, and I don't know how you interpreted that, but.
I mean, I made people laugh.
Yeah, I mean, everybody made people laugh, but almost everybody. But that was a dig at myself. Go fuck yourself.
Carlton was like, I can't stop booking these shitty comics, dude. Fuck them.
These shitty openers. These shitty hosts. No, but
he's like, yeah, I'm just reversed opening for all of you guys. Okay, you guys are opening for me.
What I realized that, and I don't know if you noticed this or not, Jake, but and as we get back into live comedy again, it's going to be weird to learn that dynamic again, but. Like when we had the plexiglass, did you notice that when people like normally you'll hear like a little laugh from people and then you can kind of feed off of that? You couldn't hear those behind the plexi.
No, I could hear it. My ears were above the plexiglass.
Oh yeah, that's
true. I think it was in direct violation of the rules you had set in place because I could cough on everybody over there.
But your ears were above it, but your mouth was below it. That's the thing. That's all that matters.
It's just this much head. Yeah. No. Yeah. So Nick recorded Nick recorded my opening. That I felt on one of them, I felt like I did pretty good.
You did.
But there were jokes that there were things that happened in the audience that I didn't hear. That had I heard them, I would have turned it into something. Because like I do a joke about like strip comedy, and every time I don't make you laugh, I have to take a piece of clothing off. Well, I told a joke later in the set, and nobody laughed, and this girl just yells, "Take it off!" And I didn't hear her because of the fucking plexiglass.
But see, that's my thing though, is like when I did I don't know, I think it's just because I'm fucking loud as shit. So it's like when I'm doing those jokes on stage, like I still project like there's no glass. So
Well,
like
and I think it was the fact that, you know, we're mic'd, so the speakers are all around, but they're, you know, if they're right in front, you just don't hear it.
Well, I also like do that weird thing where like I have like I write to a way that like I write jokes with pauses intended.
Yeah.
Like in the jokes.
Yeah.
So it's like I know for a fact like I can stretch a pause and then listen to the room and go, oh, okay, cool. And then just keep going.
That's one of the things I have a tough time remembering to do is just like let the words hang. Like I'm so amped, and now that I'm on Adderall, fuck it, I can't even pause to breathe. But
Really?
yeah, I know it's a dumb idea, but
are you going back to school? Are you in an Addy phase so you can study for that big final coming through?
No, it's just so I can drink more. No.
I'm so proud of you, Carlton. Hey, I tell you what though,
it's not
Adderall
too late
will
to
definitely
go back to school.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you'll be Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect. All these fucking open mic comics, I get no respect.
None whatsoever. I can't believe it.
I get no respect.
But no, it's more of a I was diagnosed when I was a kid, and then I was like, I don't like pills. So I stopped taking
Dude,
like
at your
Ritalin.
age, do you get diagnosed with senior citizen ADD?
No, so what happened is I was trying to give Jake the brief overview.
Nick, be nice. That's just called Alzheimer's for him. Come on.
So when I was younger, I was diagnosed, and I hated taking pills. And now I'm 43, and I'm on so many fucking pills for everything else that's wrong with me. I was like, fuck it, I should take the stuff that fixed my ADD. And Adderall makes you not want to eat. So
I was literally gonna say that. I was like, that'll help your meal suppression.
It has.
What's
now I actually
great,
have
though,
to actually work out is the thing.
What's funny is you don't like to take pills orally, but you love taking them rectally.
Only with your warm, soft hands guiding them.
That's exactly right.
Everything's just
I'm a caring friend.
That whole like 2-week span where you had COVID and you couldn't come over and just shove that shit right up my ass.
It was a lonely time. It was a cold winter.
I wasn't gonna ask my wife. Jesus.
Yeah, she'll look at you differently.
Yeah. Well,
staring down the devil's driveway, dude. Woo! There's a lot of shit going down on there. That road needs repaving.
The devil's driveway. Shit, it's a fucking highway.
There's a lot of traffic just going through there.
Oh yeah, he's got some real highway miles.
One way only. I get good gas mileage. Woot! All right. Anyway, so
dude, his cul-de-sac.
I have no idea where that was going. This is just us bullshitting like crazy.
But
we haven't even really asked Jake any fucking thing. But I was going to ask him what he's drinking.
He's enjoying a cold beverage at 5:30 on a Friday. He's doing great. He's killing it.
Yeah. What are you drinking,
He's 9
Jake?
feet tall. He looks down on everybody. He lives in the mountains and he's getting wasted. What do you think he's doing, Carlton? Better than you.
The way you describe it, it sounds like either the best life ever or someone who thinks the government's going to shut down and the technology is going to take over all humanity. I'm like one step away from being old Teddy K.
Jake's like a few bags of lime away from being a doomsday prepper.
Although
the 5G's going to burn the world down. I'll be ready.
Had he been prepared already, like I said, not much would have changed for him in Lynchburg. So
no, I mean Lynchburg's already just kind of like a desolate wasteland now, and then there's Liberty. So it's,
I was gonna say it's like stepping back in time, regardless.
You're in the land before time.
Oh,
you're Littlefoot because you have such a long neck.
That's a deep dig right there, my friend. And the only people that would know that are people with kids. I don't even know if Jake knows what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I grew up with that. That's back in the Don Bluth film.
How old are you? Don Bluth is an amazing illustrator. You suck a dick, Carlton, you old bastard.
I love that man because he had a goal to make every child sad, and god damn it, he tried his best.
Yeah, I also want you to know that is like one of the most milked franchises ever. The first one's dope. The second one's all right. And then there's 12 subsequent films that are all just fucking, I don't know anything about them. But
the kids will watch a fucking cartoon dinosaur. Let's roll. Next one.
You got so many Land Before Times that it just ends up, the last movie they made is just called Land.
Land during current time. That's what
I like that there's like 12 of those. Like the first one's like is a very deep film about this going on travels. Like he's still the death of his mom. And then the 12th one is like, you need eyeglasses, Littlefoot. It's like it doesn't even make sense for a time period.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. So what are your plans once world comes back to normal? Are you just Gonna keep hightailing it in in Lynchburg, or you just
Don't say
I don't
hightail
know,
and in Liberty. It sounds
know
like
what?
you're making him one of those.
I gotta put the old
storm
man
the Capitol
words
guys.
in where I can fit them. Okay.
You're gonna hightail it up to with your Liberty and your friends at the Capitol.
I'm gonna go up to that weird giant dick they built like a couple years ago, and I'm gonna claim it as my own.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I mean, do you have anything coming up that you're, other than the thing that was supposed to be tonight, that you've been working towards, or is it just?
Yeah, not really.
God, I hope the world opens up and we can do something.
It's like I'm kind of waiting for things to open back up again. Waiting for Sandman for sure. I'm gonna just wait for things to go up so I can start driving at 3:00 in the morning back home for work at 2 hours. Like that's what I look forward to.
Well,
man.
I'll make sure we put you up early. How about that?
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if do you have anything lined up coming up that? I mean, obviously this will be airing later than when it would have played if you were doing that thing tonight. But
yeah, you got any shows like 3 months out, Jake?
Actually, we're only 2 weeks out now, Nick. We squandered our free time, and we've only got 2 episodes or 1 episode in the tank now.
And to think, I got COVID.
Jake will be
nothing.
up in 2 weeks. So
yeah,
Jake, you got anything coming up in the better part of summer?
In a fortnight from now, I don't know.
At this point, Jake's like, Sandman's already been open. I've done the open mic several times. I've done really well.
We are so
the
far
owner bought me a
on
drink with his own money and
episodes.
then asked me to stick around and drink scotch with him. Yes.
Yes, that's what I was trying to figure out. What are you drinking? That was my other
this is like, I drink bourbon myself, so it's like, this is Knob Creek smoked maple and a dash of ginger ale.
All right.
Just a dash.
All this ginger and then a dash in your drink. All right. That's
You're the ale.
I will take it. You're the ginger, I'm the ale. Fuck you, man. What?
You said all this ginger. I thought you were talking about us.
Me and you.
He was the ale.
No, you ruined it.
I'm ailing from this conversation right now.
Carlton.
Yes.
Carlton, I hate you.
Alley-oop that run right for you, Jake.
I hate you. I hope that old age takes you away from a family that moderately tolerates you.
That's a stretch. She's already like a level above me. Like I told you many times, she thinks she's gonna Miss Maisel me one day.
Not even a broken foot put her into your league.
Fuck you. So
not even an ailment. If she was put in an iron lung, she'd still be above you on the scale.
I hate you as well, Nick.
The shoe is literally on the other foot, and she's still like, "Fuck you."
No, she was on Elliot in the Morning the other day for something that she was involved with, and she was making them laugh, and all I could think was, "Fuck." I don't know that I could. I don't know that I had anything interesting to say, but she fucking nailed it. So I fully
like,
expect her
are you
to Miss
married?
Maisel
And she's
me
like,
one day.
They call me Miss Maisel. I'm friends with Lenny Bruce.
I'm the real life Miss Maisel. Yep.
Dude.
Well, Jake, I'm glad nothing changed for you, except you didn't get off work. So that fucking blows.
I was about to move up to DC, and then shit happens. Like, well, I guess I'm still here.
Well, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. That was multiple people.
Yeah. Except some people already moved up to DC.
They moved during COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of got like the better end of the stick in that deal.
Did you have a thing lined up, or was it like a almost idea?
Nah, it's like I had another job, but like here was better. So like DC money, like, I'll just stick around for a little bit while. And then turned out that was probably the better choice.
Yeah.
I did try to start a mic here. I don't know who for, but like the guy I was talking to was like, all right, so instead of doing the mic fully, let's go slow and let's have you just have a bingo night and you call the numbers. Like that sounds like
make jokes in between the numbers.
Thing. Yeah, that's what you're expecting. Is like have banter with the crowd. It's like I don't want to do that. It says the drinks are free.
I love the idea of you being like,
that.
So I'd like to pitch a comedy night, and he's like, bingo, and you're like, okay, cool. So we're good. And he's like, no, I mean bingo, and you're like, I don't understand what you're saying. He's like, I want you to call bingo. And you're like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Before
free drinks.
Before all of this, I was a comedian.
Yeah, that moment you're like, G This job fucking sucks. Oh, I should have never agreed to this. I am gonna kill myself.
Yep. God damn it. I was almost gonna do that for you.
Guys leave. And
damn it.
then I shot myself in the face.
Jesus Christ. Well, Jake, I'm glad you're doing all right. I can't wait to see you back in Richmond because we've got so much things happening. I'm hoping, and that we don't like spike and fuck ourselves again. But we got the club opening. We got outdoor shows coming again. So hopefully we'll see your giant Sasquatch ass up here
Jake.
again.
And I can't wait to see you terrorizing small children again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Grinding their bones to make my bread.
I think you should open every show with a fee fi fo fum. I just think that's the best way to go. Keep it on brand.
Just walk on stage and go. Ring.
I'm just gonna leave.
Meanwhile, no one can tell how tall he is because it's literally all of us from the shoulders up. So
anybody want a peanut?
All right, man. Well, it was good talking to you. I'm glad you were around.
Yeah, man. High praise, I see.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Later, buddy.
Later.